Here's an easy method for making 6-inch butterfly blocks that can be sewn by hand or by machine. Just cut 2 rectangles from your butterfly fabric and 2 sets of squares from your background fabric. Draw diagonal lines on the back of your squares. Put right sides together, following the diagonals on your pattern. Make sure the edges line up and then pin in place. Stitch down the lines either by hand or by machine. I use darker thread so you can see, but you'll want to use a neutral shade for your patchwork. Press the quick corner back to the edge. You have the option of leaving this extra bulk in or clipping it out. And most of the time I prefer to clip this out. Put right sides together and sew a 1/4 inch seam. If sewing by hand, you can use 1/4 inch tape to mark that seam, or you can draw your sewing line. Press your seam, and here's my completed butterfly. If you want to jazz up your butterfly, try experimenting with fussy cutting in order to get a secondary design on the wings. Or you might want to try placing different trims down the center. To get this two-tone butterfly, you can add another fabric and cut smaller rectangles. The square sizes can remain the same. Investigate what happens when you add 2 more squares. Place those squares in opposite corners and you get a different design. Change up the size of the square for more design options. Below you'll find a link to all of these free directions. If you don't like the idea of wasting all these leftover triangle pieces, why not recycle them into something new? Check out our tutorial on recycling quick corner leftovers. Hope you decide to make one of these butterfly blocks. They go together quickly and they're a good project when you're on the go. It's also a great block to use when teaching a friend or family member how to sew. They can use their block to make a pot holder, for a quilt display, or use it for a 1-block quilt. You'll find links to these videos below. So glad you visited learnhowtoquilt.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share our videos. Thanks.